America is in grave danger ever since big business took over hard-working, God-fearing, America-loving, patriot farmers in their industries.
Okay, Professor. But does this have anything to do with egg production?
You bet.
Let's take a look at prior practices to fully understand what's going on.
Eggs have been domesticated for human consumption as far back as ancient Egypt and ancient China. Domesticated fowl reached the Americas in 1492. Egg farming was a backyard business. Most farmers had chicken coops to provide for their own family, and any extra eggs were sold to farmers markets. There was no concrete system for cleaning or transporting the eggs. While the FDA was founded in 1906, there were no major improvements in the egg industry for nearly 40 years. In the mid-1900s, farmers invested in improved housing for their hens. The enclosures became much more sanitary, and conveyor belts were added to collect and clean the eggs more easily. By the 1960s, commercial egg farming had become commonplace.
Egg farms consist of a multitude of fertile hens. These fertile hens come from a separate farm entirely, breeder farms. Breeder farms are responsible for breeding hens that are primed for egg farming. Once these breeding farm eggs are laid, they are sent to an incubation facility to incubate and be raised until they are old enough to lay eggs. Once they reach the proper age, they are sent to the egg farms to begin producing eggs. Hens slow down as they age, so older hens who don't lay as many eggs anymore are often butchered and sold as poultry.
Looking forward, the majority of the major advances in egg production have to do with automizing various parts of it to reduce labor costs and climate impact. Canadian egg farmers have developed a system called Nest, which is an online program that allows farmers to access data and measure and track their progress and performance in terms of environmental impact. Another area of advancement is what farmers like to call big data. Big data is a collection of data from many farmers nationwide, which allows farmers to make adjustments and advancements easier. The specific advancements are yet to be realized, but we can assume that future advancements will lessen the costs and environmental impacts of egg production.
Now that we fully understand the past, present, and future of egg production, let's talk about sustainability.
Webster's dictionary defines sustainability as, quote, the ability to be maintained at a certain rate or level. So, as we can see, egg farming is not sustainable.
If we continue with modern egg farming practices, this could heavily impact greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. There is a direct correlation between these practices and ozone depletion, something we should really try to avoid for the benefit of our planet, obviously. Current farming practices will not hold up much longer in the eye of the public either, as concerns about animal rights begin to rise throughout the years. Furthermore, the current state of egg farming is creating unhealthier eggs and hens by the year, and before long, the bred hens will be producing eggs of hardly any nutritional value.
So why isn't egg production sustainable ecologically?
Well, there have been some advancements in regards to sustainability. We can reuse hen waste and unusable eggs for composting. This is just not enough. The high levels of greenhouse gas emissions cause such effects as ozone depletion, climate change, and terrestrial acidification. Molly Watson and Sienna Chrisman, reporters for Foodprint.com, are quoted as saying, "Ammonia, a harmful, sharp-smelling gas, is the most prevalent air pollutant in the air around hen houses. Ammonia is formed when uric acid in chicken manure breaks down. Therefore, a lot of manure means a lot of ammonia. High levels of the greenhouse gases carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide are also associated with industrial egg production."
Is it sustainable socially?
Now there are, of course, many types of egg farms. Conventional cages are the most common, in which hens are packed as efficiently as possible with food, water, and conveyor belts to transport the eggs and manure. Many farms have taken steps to improve the hens' quality of living, like free-range farms and cage-free farms.
But what about the economy?
The egg industry employs 26,640 people directly and indirectly employs over 86,000 more people in supply and service industries. Additionally, the egg industry stimulates the economy by providing almost $30 billion in total economic activity. The revenues created by such activity also go to taxes, giving the government an additional $2 billion in federal and state taxes. This all combines to create a significant positive impact on the economy, but the egg crisis of 2023 led to near tripling prices for eggs. As Björgvin Gudmundsson puts, at this time of publication, egg prices across the country are near or have hit double digits. This forced companies and individuals to take huge losses in revenue. The full scope of the crisis is unknown given how recent it was, but thanks to lack of regulation in egg production, the crisis pointed out the faults in the American economy and its lack of regulation and localization.
So, with all this information, I think that egg production is not sustainable. None of the pillars of sustainability showed very good results. Some critics may say that it isn't egg production that leads to all of the emissions, it's actually the larger chicken and meat packing industries. While this could be true, it is undeniable that the egg industry, Big Egg, doesn't do enough to curb the life-changing effects of climate change.